In this video we are looking at sequences. We have one question here which talks about sequence, and there are two sub questions. We are told that a sequence of numbers is given by 25, 30, 35 and then 300. The first question says that we should find the number of terms in the sequence. Now, before you start answering the question, you have to understand what you are asked to find. We are only told this is a sequence, but we are not told which type of a sequence, because there are two types of sequence. We can either have arithmetic sequence, or we can also have geometric sequence. So in this case, they did not specify whether it's arithmetic or geometric. In order for us to solve this question, first we need to tell whether the sequence that we have is arithmetic or geometric. Now, in our sequence, what should guide us is the pattern of the sequence. From the first term to the next, what is the difference? Now, in this case, what we can see here, from 25 to 30, the difference here is 5. From 30 to 35, the difference also is 5. Now, from 25 to 30, that means 5 was added to 25 to get 30. And from 30 to 35, it means 5 was added to 30 to get 35. Because of addition to get the next term, therefore, it is arithmetic. When you are given a sequence and the order is you are adding on the previous term to get the next term, then that tells you it's arithmetic. But if it was maybe division, I think it would be geometric. So in this particular case, this is arithmetic. Now, because it's arithmetic, therefore what we can now do, we write the nth formula, which is Tn equals to a plus d and then n minus 1. That formula, it's a must. I have to memorize it. It's very easy. We now need to identify in our formula. A is the first term, while D is the common difference, and then N is the number of term. Now, in order for us to substitute in our formula, we have to get the value of A, the value of D, and then of course we are looking for the value of N. So we don't need to get that for now. So A is the first term, which is 25. What we do, we write 25 in the place of A, plus D is the common difference, and we say the common difference is 5. How did we get it? You take 30 minus 25, you get 5. 35 minus 30, you get 5. So the common difference is 5. Since you are finding the number of terms, we just write n minus 1, because n is what we want to find. But I should also indicate to you, where we have equal, This is term 1. This is term 2. And this is term 3. And we have so many other terms in here. But we are also given the last term, which we don't know whether it's term 7 or term 8. We just write Tn. Now, since our Tn is 300, we write, where we have Tn, we write 300. Now we can solve for n. We write 300 equals to 25, plus we have to multiply 5 and n to get 5n, and then 5 times -1, we get -5. Please do not add these two here. 25 plus 5, do not add them, otherwise you will get it wrong. Now from here we can now write 300 equals to, we can now collect like terms here. 25 and -5, they are like terms. We have 25 minus 5 plus 5n. This gives us 300 equals to 25 minus 5 is 20 plus 5n. We can still collect like terms here. 300 minus 20 equals to positive 5n. This gives us 280 equals to 5n. Since you are looking for n, we divide both sides by 5. So that 5 and 5 can cancel, and this side we only have n. And 280 divided by 5 gives us 56. Therefore, it says find the number of terms. Therefore, let's write term 56 is equal to 300. And the second question, we are told to find the sum. Again, there are two formulas for finding the sum of the sequence. In this case, we are talking about arithmetic. This is arithmetic sequence. There are two formulas, and those formulas are Sn equals to n over 2 a plus l. And then the other formula is n equals to n over 2. I can't remember very well this formula, but I think 2a plus d n minus 1. I'm not quite sure here, but I think it should be that. But what is important here is we have to choose now here between these two formulas. Which formula should we use? You don't choose which one do you like, but you look at the information that you are given. You may use this one, but I want us to use this one. You can use this one, but I want us to use the first one, because L, where you see L is the last term in the sequence. Because you are given the last term of the sequence, we have so many other terms here, and the last the last term is 300. So we can now use that formula, Sn equals to n over 2 and then a plus l. Our n, we said it's 56. We write 56 there over 2. Our first term, we said is 25 plus the last term is 300. We can now use our calculator. We have 56 over 2, 25 plus 300, 9,100. We can now write 9,100. But let's confirm with the second formula and see if we are getting the same answer. Like I said, I'm doubting this formula. I'm not sure if I wrote it correctly, but let's confirm, assuming the formula is correct. Here we have 56 over 2, and then we have 2 times a is 25 plus 5, 56 minus 1. We can still use our calculator to make our life easy. We have 56 over 2, 2 times 25 plus 5, 56 minus 1. That gives us the same answer, still 9,100. Both of the formulas, they are giving us the same answer, but what I want to emphasize here on sequence, remember in exam you always want to have enough time to cover or to attempt all the questions. So if you look at this formula, it's a bit longer compared to the first one. So if the sequence given, the last term is given. If the last term is given, then it is recommended that you use the first formula, because you only have 3 substitution, unlike the second one. But if the last term of the sequence is not given, then you have to use the last one, and you need to memorize these formulas. Please, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe, share the video with other people, comment, and you can also like. You can even press the notification button so that whenever I upload a new video, you should be able to be notified.